Max Heller was a Jewish teenager living with his parents and sister in Vienna when Hitler began his rise to power. By 1937, anti-Semitism was blatant, making life more and more difficult for families like the Hellers. That year, in a cafe in Vienna, Heller met a vacationing Greenville girl named Meares. Heller didn't know then that the meeting would save his life. Months later, March 11, 1938, Hitler invaded Vienna.
The 11th is when he came in, and on the 12th is when our bank account was closed, and consequently everything we had was taken away from us.
It was a terrifying time for Trude Heller, who was dating Max then.
I went to a half-hour gym class, and on the way to the class, walking through the streets, you didn't see one swastika. 45 minutes later, the whole city was a sea of swastikas.
Soon Heller lost his job, and Nazis began taking away the possessions of both families.
And people were disappearing all over, and you were afraid to even say, where are they?
Heller began looking for a way out.
There were always rumors that another country would let you in, and we used to stand in line 24 hours to get into an embassy, to just get information, and most of the time it turns out to be false. Nobody wanted us. Nobody.
Heller remembered Mary Mills, the girl from Greenville. He wrote her, and to his grateful surprise, Mary got a Greenville clothing manufacturer to promise Heller a job, making it possible for him to bring his sister to America. For Trude and her parents, the flight from Hitler wasn't so easy.
And it took us 5 weeks of all kinds of guides and humans who took people across the border and being caught and being sick and hiding and being in ditches, and till my father finally found a Gestapo man who wanted money outside Germany. And he sent him to us, actually, and he took us across.
Max and Trude's parents made it out of Nazi Austria eventually, but nearly 100 family members did not.
I lost my grandmother in the concentration camp. She was beaten to death, was taking a piece of bread off the table. I lost 3 little cousins who were killed by the Germans by just picking them up by their feet and banging their heads against a tree. We have to find out what it is that makes people do things like that.
Max Heller came to this train station in Greenville the summer of 1938. With $1.60 in his pocket, he was ready to start a new life, a life that's become an American success story.